My name is Zach Carruthers.
I'm Eric Hawk.
We are Portugal the Man, and you are watching Consequence of Sound.
Going back to Oregon City Sessions, what was it like revisiting some of that material from 15 years ago? Did it feel like it was a totally different band? You know, many hits later, many albums later.
Oh, there's a big change. You look at pictures of yourself from like 12 years ago, you're like, what the fuck was I thinking or wearing or anything? There was a lot of that, but it was also very pure, because not long ago I'd look at myself and I was like, oh, you know nothing of this world. And that's great. And that's something so pure about that. We just went into a room where there was no audience clapping or watching us, and we just played facing each other. And it's looking back in that way, it was the sweetest little thing we've ever done. It was just that's just us in a room. That's what our practices are like. We just look at each other, we jam. Some things are longer, some things are slower, faster than they're supposed to be. One thing we can tell you is they for sure won't be fucking perfect. And that's what's amazing about rock and roll. And that's what's just fun about it. And getting to look back and just a nice little neat time capsule. And it's fun to just kind of let go. We always get uptight about how things sound. We've recorded a ton of things like that, but then by the time it gets, edited and stuff, we're like whole different band. Like, oh, dude, we're playing this new stuff now. Like, don't even want to show that. And so it was really fun to just let go of that and say, you know what, fuck it, let's just put it out and see what happens. It was great. It was fun.
Does it make you really excited, especially to get back on the road and play again?
Yeah, we've been playing some old songs. We've been playing a couple tracks off that cut and kind of like throwing back to a couple jams that we did a long time ago that not a whole lot of people will get. But it's sadly, when we're playing a show, I really like making like 3 people happy. And that's why we cover Metallica. And that's why we throw in some Pantera and Slayer and Wu-Tang. And
oh, yeah.
It's like, I like just, seeing a security guard just come from us like, and like,
all right.
There's some songs we got to feel it still to please everybody, and then then we have
the Kids Bop crowd isn't always going to be like, yo, is that the back half of the Great Southern Trendkill by Pantera? Nice cut, but that was going to be pumped. Man.
Yeah, dude, somebody's dad is just going to be happy, and yet when you're an entertainer, I guess, which is what we are, fucking weird. You can't just tickle each person individually. You got to please the whole crowd. But every now and then, just a little tip of the hat to just a few people in the crowd. And it's also for us and our moms and shit. Like when we first covered, when we first did For Whom the Bell Tolls live, was it Bonnaroo back in like 16 or something like that, maybe? And my mom watched the live stream and totally texted me and Eric, because we used to play that song at 14 in her basement. She's like, yeah, they're still trying to figure out that goddamn Metallica song. Huh?
That's amazing.
I know that one. Oh, pretty cool, Mom. Pretty fun.
I love that. You really just, covering the old greats, to do it for you guys and to make the memories that you want to make on stage. I think that's wonderful. And everyone's going to love Feel It Still anyway. So once you play it, then,
People forget about being an entertainer is you have to entertain yourself first. If you can't love yourself, you can't love anybody. Don't expect anybody to love you. And we got to still have fun. We've been doing this for a long time. We played a lot of shows. We got to keep things interesting. And the best way to do that is just have fun with yourself and your friends and try to make yourself happy. And we like, throwing back to, shit we used to listen to and just like show people a little bit of where we come from.
Definitely. That's wonderful. So, few festivals coming in the next few days or few months, really. Which ones are you the most excited to play? You're playing a few new festivals. I know you're playing the Beach Life Festival in Redondo Beach, which is where I'm from. So I saw that. I was like, oh, they're playing my hometown. Which festivals are you excited to play? Or what are you looking forward to for the festival environment, especially in 2021 after we've been away from this kind of mass catharsis for a while?
I know. I just like seeing people have a good time. And we've always had fun. Like I'm excited for any new one. I always like checking out a new one because a lot of the times, like new ones I'm always like, they don't have their shit together. They don't really know what they're doing. But I have been very pleasantly surprised on several of them. So I'm excited for Beach Life. Bottle Rock's always fun. So we got a bunch of good food and wine and friends coming. And you really get to see that mix because food and music just have such a strong connection with the culture of a certain area. And so that's always just really fun to see. And it's just creative people thinking outside the box. Governor's Ball is always just a killer lineup. It's a little hectic for us because we have a lot of label there. We have to do a lot of work, which is totally fun, but the city doesn't sleep and neither do we. So it's got pros and cons to it. Really excited about Firefly.
Yeah, we get Firefly right after Gun Ball.
Yeah.
Which is like a nice little, like go out into an open air field and, it's true to its name. It's open air. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's chill vibes only.
Yeah.
The Woodlands Escape. It's kind of
And I'm in Delaware.
Yeah. Hi, we're in Delaware. And it's just fun. We get to kind of do what we want and there's no pressure, but it's big. Like a lot of people are there, but it's just a little more relaxed and you kind of have a little bit more freedom there. It's fun. That's where I tell all my friends on the East Coast that like, hey dude, I'd love to see it like Gov Ball. And I was like, bro, we won't see each other.
No.
Like, and I'm like, if you want to have a beer and hang out, come to Firefly. Last time I was there, I was supposed to do a DJ set in the woods, but the power kept messing up. And my God, Sean C really tried to help. But so I just ended up chugging beers on stage. And that's all I did, right? I think. Yeah.
Who wants to see another?
Yeah. Yay! I didn't know what to do. I'm like, guys, sorry, I'm supposed to DJ for you, but my shit just ain't working. I just had problems. It was very stressful. Man. And then I literally
it looked like Ewok Village out there. Totally just like people hanging off trees, and Zach is just like, you want to see me drink another beer? 4 people are like, totally.
Yeah. I would just put on my Stone Cold Steve Austin face. I was like, all right, well, these kids walked all the way out here for nothing, so gotta give them something. So I just started like giving shots out to the crowd and handing around bottles of champagne and stuff. And I don't know. Yeah.
Forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Right now. That's hilarious.
That was the dumbest fucking thing ever. Oh my God.
I can't believe I missed this. Wow.
It was pretty funny. I got intimate. It was great.
Wonderful. Well, I've got one last question for you. Just sort of a capturing of right now, and what are some of the musicians or artists or really even film and TV shows that you guys have been watching that are sort of influencing you right now, stuff that you just can't stop thinking about? Are there any of those albums, songs, TV?
I haven't listened to Donda yet. I'm waiting for the right time, and I'm confused about it. I haven't been listening to a ton. I've just found a lot of like really cool, like kind of smaller artsy Black artists that I'm really into. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Yves Tumor, I really like. Moses Sumney. The new Tyler album is great. And yeah, shows and shit. Green Knight. I rented that the other night. Goddamn, fucking awesome movie. Really love that. I haven't been watching much, actually. I've been kind of...
Yeah, we got to get back on the road and get into the bus for that.
Yeah, I've been tuned out, man. I've been off grid.
I've gone full circle with the whole pandemic thing, and now I'm like seeking comfort and familiarity, which is not the way to like push the envelope in your creativity.
Yeah.
But it's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't know. I got to stop watching Friends reruns.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the same way. Yeah, the stuff that I was watching a year ago, I'm still going back to.
I have a problem with new things. We fear change. Shit. I listened to the Black Album. I listened to Nevermind. I realized that, yeah. And same with like, playing this shit in my mom's basement. Like, I just turned into a professional teenager. I do everything. I skate, I snowboard, I drink, I play music with my friends, and I go fishing. And I somehow learned how to make a living out of that. I'm a creature of habit. Sadly, a lot of those habits are not good.
Hey, snowboarding is amazing.
I agree. Yeah.
Objectively.
Totally. Yeah. No, it's awesome. I hurt myself now, but it's fun. Yeah, I just do the same thing we always did, just somehow I found out how to, not work.
Just a little slower and a little worse.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much